Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a good day. How you doing, Lawful? Arch, I see you both out there. Quiet start, but you know, I'm a little bit early. I've got a little bit of time off this week, so I thought, why not? Let's just go live a little bit early. Right. Hopefully the camera's working. I think the camera's working. It looks like it is. Man, tech issues. All the way. Right, looks like everything's working the way that it kind of should. I hope. Let's join the server and see what happens. I don't know what it's like for you, but I'm getting some real crackling on the music. But maybe that's just because I'm using these Bluetooth things. I don't know. How's everyone doing? I've got to work out what I'm doing on the server now. Where was I? Who am I? Ah, right, loading resources. It's getting there. Okay, we're back. Great. So, okay, I've got some stuff in my inventory. I should say hello to people, just in case there's anybody here. Hey, Jade's here. Right, we've got nothing there. I think I seem to remember what I need to do is get a load of observers. That's what I'm trying to achieve right now. And I was told a while ago by Dadcraft and Liara that I can steal redstone from them. Not sure what time the Nodecraft maintenance is next Tuesday. Will it affect your stream? I don't know what time it is either, but probably. If it does affect the stream, if it isn't all done by the time I start, then we'll do something else. I'll still stream, just not necessarily TV. Yep. Oh, look at this. Any special plans for stream weekend? Yes, of course, always. What's this? Oh, that's mine. How you doing, Lack of Hygiene? It's good to know that people are keeping their hands off my stuff. This, what the flip? How did you get up here, buddy? Epoxy? Poor guy. Doesn't even know what he's gonna be. I don't think epoxy's made out of horses. Just saying. It goes down 2 PM and should be 4 hours, so yeah, have an alt plan in place. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. What the flipping heck? Nobody's buying any of my shulkers. This is Silent's fault. How you doing, Das? Good to see you. Right, we're gonna go for a little nap. Yeah, but epoxy glue is a different type of glue to a horsey glue, isn't it? Oh, where'd it go? Contemplating the weather. How nice is that? Sean, how you doing, Sean? Nice to see you out there. Right. I need to go into the sub. Feeling good, just back from a week of vacation. Wow. Going back's the worst bit, right? My fault for helping Silent for free. I was being a good server, mate. That's all. I don't even know where Liara keeps her stuff. This is Liara's submarine, right? It is. I was agreeing with you that it's different. 1 minute. Ah, yes. Right, okay. I get you. Redstone. I mean, it's not much, but I'll take a little bit and I will leave some pearls in its place. Do you think that's fair? Just a little bit. Not much. So let's see. I need 4 observers per pod. I've got 22 pods. That's 88 observers, right? Plus a bit of redstone, plus a bit of other stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna need a fair bit of stuff, aren't I? I'm gonna need to owe Liara quite a bit. Oh my goodness, I think my kittens are letting themselves into the room. I mean, literally, the door handle just went. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Are you coming in, Bramble? I think that Bramble unwittingly... Oh, no, he very wittingly opened the door. Oh my god. Bramble! This is scary stuff, you know. Are you coming up to say hello to everyone? God, come on. You know you can do this. Up you come! Ah. There he is. I know you can't see him very well, but I'll just show you. It's like literally the door handle. The door handle went, he let himself in. Terrifying. How you doing, Callum? This is the bum, if you can't tell. I'll angle it down a little bit further so you can see. He's like, I know you're in there hiding from me, but I want some affection, so I'm just gonna come in and say hello. I'm not even kidding, the door was shut. Actually shut. Oh my lord, this is a very scary future ahead of me, I think. If I do that, that should give you a bit better view, maybe? Heard the handles, and yes, you're in trouble now. They can open doors. It's likely the raptor scene, and it's like the raptor scene in Jurassic Park. I think it's going to be worse. Do you have circular knobs or handles? This one is like, it's like a gate latch. You know when you sort of turn a thing and it goes boom like that? So it's quite a simple one to open. It doesn't take much intelligence, but it's definitely a thing. Right, let's just go back up here. I know that you don't want to see me when there's a bramble around, but tough, basically. Oh, Bramble. Oh boy, what are you doing? He's seen a seagull. He's off. He doesn't care about me anymore. Right, let's do that. Whew. Right, what am I trying to do? Observers. 32 observers. It's not quite enough. What am I lacking in? The redstone. Oh, flip. So that's 56 observers. That's actually enough, isn't it? I only need 44. Check silence blimp. Might have to. Might just go stealing stuff from his blimp. Right, then I need 22 repeaters and 22 pieces of redstone. Everything else I can sort out. So, tell you what, I'm going to leave a diamond. 3 diamonds there. How about that? There's no game sounds, is there? I'll tell you what, I'll leave 1, 2, 3. There we go. We had to turn the handles round on my kids' room when they were small so we could lock them in their rooms for nap time. We didn't want them getting out and falling down the stairs. I know what you mean. Kids getting out. Not worth it. Can you imagine the devastation if cats had opposable thumbs? They'd take over the world. Would be done for. Oh my lord. The camera's not doing very well today. Something wrong with it. Right. I haven't actually watched any Truly Bedrock content. Any chance of a quick tour of your base? My base is appalling, to say the least. I will show you. This is not my base. This is just the base that I'm borrowing stuff from. With permission. I've had permission to borrow. It's the truth, I really have. It's not a troll base. How do you get out of this thing? You come in one way and you can't get out that way. What's that about? Flip. Oh, you meant to swim out? That's dumb. Okay, that's my base up there. It's a floating tree. No, it's got a base. Look, you can see the bottom of it. I decided to have a flat in town. How you doing, Jennifer? The reason I decided to have a flat in town is because it's kind of nice to live near the shops. Because I'm kind of too lazy. And I have too many other things going on. Alright, we're back on Truly Bedrock, by the way, if you haven't already noticed. This is my base. It's amazing. Everybody hates it, and I don't know why. I just don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with people. They just clearly got no taste. Oh man, the music's been a bit funky, to say the least. Right, we've got many of those. We've got many of those. I've got lots of those. I need more redstone. I need a load of impaling. Impaling 2 as well. Definitely need a lot of impaling 2. Like, loads of it. Oh yeah, all of this is shulkers on the outside. It's all built out shulkers. Because you can. You like it. Very cheeky. I'm glad. I'm glad somebody likes it. Maybe train a villager. What for? The redstone. How you doing, Tempered? It's got a fast exit route. What more could you want? Sally was confused when he saw the floating item frames. Oh. Impaling 2, that's the one I need. Silent loves the birch. We do know that, right? He loves the birch. Ba, 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 ba. Right, where's the bookshop? Is this the bookshop? Is this the bookshop? No. These are not books. No. What are they? More. Is that a bookshop? That looks like a bookshop. It's not really closed. Well, if I can get in, it's definitely not closed. It's kind of open. Look at this, the Welsh flag. Looks a bit like an apple. It's like a dragon that ate too much. Oh, look at that, an orange bed. Beautiful. Mending and breaking efficiency. Looting, feather falling, don't care about that. Silk infinity sharpness. You know what? It's going to be really difficult to get impaling too, isn't it? Because people are only going to have impaling like 10 billion. Is there a way to downgrade an enchantment? You're going to have to get yourself a villager. Oh, I don't want a villager. Oh no. They're all 5. It's not hard to get an enchanting table. A what? Sounds like a newfangled thing to me, that does. Why impaling 2? Because I want to build my shulker farm on the server to absolutely wreck the economy on shulkers. I want there to be no question in terms of competition. Might need to hire somebody to get me a villager. That's frustrating. Are you going to be building your shulker farm? I'm kind of going to partially be building it. I'm not going to build the full thing. Because that sounds kind of insane to me right now. Oh, I've got 3 stacks for 1 diamond. Let's go for it. We need them. Only took 10 minutes for 20 impaling 2 tridents last time I tried. Really? Oh, man. And then I've got to get a villager and get them to trade and things. And then that takes a whole production line, which I'm not into. You have villagers, just not your base. That's true, actually. Maybe I'll just go and borrow their setup. Ooh, we have to see if somebody's given anything to the great sky robot. Ooh, redstone. We'll get rid of that, Actually, I'm going to need that. Don't need that. I'll take the redstone. Everything else, don't care. Do you have a trident farm? I do not. Thankfully, I've been able to purchase all the tridents that I need so far. Basically, for people who don't know, like Callum, I live very, very light on the server. I kind of don't have much at all. You want me to get an enchantment table? Alright, okay. It's a level 2 enchant, so it should be quite cheap. What's that? Oh yeah, it's the thing I've actually bought from there. Completely forgot about it. Right. I need redstone plus. Oh, man. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go and do a little bit of digging. Don't forget, if you kind of like Groover, hit that like button. If you don't kind of like him, oh well. Shame. Shame on you if you don't like me. If you don't like me, what are you doing here? That's the real question. Digging. Definitely digging. No mining. I don't mine for stuff. That's a mugs game. You should make a shop that is very limited number of spaces where people can put a shulker box and put hopper minecarts underneath those spots. I would definitely be winning. I would definitely open a junk shop. Because, you know, most of what I need is just junk. Right, we're on our way. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Totally landed it. Right. What to do? Many pearls. I don't need that many pearls. I don't see any redstoniness. Lots of dirt. Lots of dirt for the terraformers. man. Future base? No, this is just the end portal. I plan on doing something here because nobody ever does anything with the end portal. So it's time to do something with the end portal. Drop down to digging level. Maybe. Wow, there's a raid in the end. Of course there's a raid in the end. Makes perfect sense. You don't see any shulkers? Yet. You don't see any shulkers yet. How you doing, Juliana? Let's see, I've got a start of a shulker farm, 1869 by 1655. My wings are doing okay. There's a raid in the Nether Hub too. We're a very special server. A special case, as they say. No? Why is the coordinate keep on going down? Oh, I'm looking at the Y coordinate. That's very, very stupid of me. That could result in a death. Look, I think that the raid is just everywhere at this stage. It's spread. I would blame the Sky Robot, but people don't believe me about that kind of thing. Somewhere over here. Oh, I don't think that one works here, Blue Cat Eyes. Thankfully. Don't want my embarrassing situations to be shown up all over stream. I lost my shulker farm last time I built it. Luckily I took like 5 shulker shells, so I'm still selling and using them. Honestly, the number of shells that you can get from a shulker farm is just insane. Brings back good memories. That's good. Ooh. Is this like unraided? Yeah, it's been raided. Good memories of me landing in the void and losing everything. Kinda rude. Ah. Oh, I've got one of those, Jennifer. Totally disorganized, completely useless piece of paper. But it is there. Okay. Got that one. Don't tell me I filled... Oh yeah, dude, there it is. Okay, that's fine. Who needs to label bits of paper on their desk? Ha! Right. One of those. One of those. 1, 2. Right, now would be a nice time to be able to place these in the opposite direction to which they're going to go. How am I even going to do this? Oh, man, this is going to be very annoying, I can tell. Yeah, I made a Discord server to write down coordinates that I'm in. I've got a special room in my Discord server that only a handful of people can see, and it's full of disorganized bits and bobs there as well from over the years. I've been doing the Minecraft thing for quite a while, I can't deny it. So I've got lots of years of disorganized stuff. Seriously, I don't even have a piston. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I was going to do that, Ajax. That's exactly what I was aiming at. Push them down with a piston, but I don't even own a piston in my redstone box. What a season this is. I just don't have, like, a workflow. Got nothing. I'm not sure you want to ask that question about what kind of season it is. Well, maybe I do, but maybe I won't like the answer. That's true. I also keep screenshots of some of the farms or redstone I've made so I can remember how to make them later. You see me, I will spend days, weeks, months like really hyper-fixating on one thing. You might not have known that about me. And at the end of that moment, I will know everything about that thing. And that'll last for about a week. After that week, it's gone. It leaves my brain forever. I no longer know what it is anymore. I have a separate redstone world. See, that's the way to do it. Repeater? How do you make a repeater? I need redstone for that as well. That is absolutely ridiculous. Why do I need repeaters for everything? Right. I'm gonna need so much redstone. So much redstone. I could place observers and trapdoors. How about that? That can be a thing that I can do. At some point, I'm gonna have to get down underneath this farm and place in. No one has a redstone shop yet. No. I think it's one of those seasons where people haven't really got into the whole shop thing for some reason. In some sense, you're lucky. I remember things for way too long that are not necessary. I barely remember my name sometimes. Right, so that's facing the right way. Let's get my trapdoors. Where are the trapdoors at? Some of those. Lovely. This season's been really lacking in shops. Tell me about it. I went into the back rooms and complained that nobody's selling the stuff that I want to buy. Redstone is actually so OP. It certainly is. I do like a bit of redstone. Right, let's just switch all of those up to be buttons. I think a false floor would be a good idea. The first step to your item collection too. False floor, yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to do a false floor anyway. And to be honest, like, why not? Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm looking into the distance and thinking. Did your complaints work? Are they finally selling the items you're looking for? Some of them. Some of the items. I complained that nobody had a bookshop, and now there's a bookshop, so I'm kind of happy about that. But which farm's worth it to get redstone? Oh, it's just mine. No mining. No mining. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to try a thing. And that is that false floor is going to be literally like, there's going to be a 2-block gap. So it's going to be this block here, then a gap, then another gap, and then the floor at that level. That's what we're going to try and do. Hey, Paul Trev, how you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. In my opinion, they're worth it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think so. If you like lots of bottles and lots of other stuff. I don't go mining. Do I have water? I do have water. So what we're going to build this floor out of? That's good to hear, Porterev. No, I'm doing alright. I can't complain. I can't complain. Mostly because people don't care. They do though, I'm joking. Remember again, what does groover mean in Swedish? It means, no digging. That's right, no digging. Or no mining, that's what it means. Not no digging. No digging, no mining. No mining. No mining. That's... I know the perfect floor block. Go on. I would be tempted by endstone, but stuff sticks to it, and then I'd have to spawn proof it, and then it'd be a pain. Chains. Arch. No. You know. You know. Oh, man. No. No chains. No chains. I mean, I'm thinking what I could make the floor out of is a lot of wood. And stone brick slabs. Yeah, alright. I'm up for that. There's a bit of it about, so let's go for it. Seriously, do I not have any, like, empty shulker boxes here? What the flip is wrong with me? I'm not stubborn. I just have standards. I mean, I don't know exactly what they are, but I've got them. Okay. Up there. More of them there. Right, okay. Rid of that. I don't really... Do I need arrows? Why have I got arrows? Ruben, who actually moved that skeleton horse so many times on spawn? I actually don't know. At this stage, it's a meme, isn't it? Like a joke. Right, I don't need those on the hotbar. I don't need that, that's for sure. I need the lever. Right, let's go for... Darn it. I wasn't expecting that. Seriously? They do that? It's Tiz and Ricky Roy. Really? It's like they've got nothing else to do. Right. I think Ricky put it in the water, then Tiz moved it back with a rubber ducky. They're dedicated to the time. And brick slabs. Sounds good to me. How do these things craft up? Do they craft up into the same number? Like if I put... Oh, I get 4 in, 4 out. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not too bad. So I've got a 16 by 16 area to cover. So that means that I need 16 times 16 divided by 64. Anyone? Yeah, it's good. Tiz needs somebody to keep him entertained. Otherwise he'll get up to mischief and come and bother us, the rest of us. GG, Ricky. 4 stacks. Is that it? That's not much. I'm gonna need some thingamybobbies too. Stairs, but that's kind of easy. Oh yeah, because of slabs. Very good. I like it. So actually very little more. So I'll do a ring of stairs, which will keep everything nice and tidy. And then I can have the water flowing out from the stairs. You know what I worked out today? My entire shulker sandwich, the entire build, could be replaced by 4 of my new pods, and you'd get the same efficiency. Kind of insane that really, isn't it? So you'll need 2 stacks because you're making slabs. I'll get some more just to have some blocks. I was wondering about those stats. Yeah, I mean, it's like 3 of them. 3 of them is a little bit under, but 4 of them blast it out the water. It is, it's totally insane when you think about it. Boop. And 1 more for luck. Beautiful. Rockets. Okay, so from the corners, I'm gonna need to drop down. Tiz left the game. Safe again. Right, slabs, but I'll use full blocks and... Two. Right, that'll get us started. I'm thinking of building one of my solo world would never go to the end raiding again. You wouldn't need to. I go end raiding to get the good stuff, to get the diamonds and all that. Let's see. Wait, how far down do you have to stand from the upper level? Will your floor be at the right level to be in the way of the sight line? Okay, it's an interesting one, this, because I was actually testing it today. They have to see your face. It's like streaming. They got to see your face, but they aim for your feet. It's crazy. They won't shoot at you till they see your face, basically. I did quite an interesting test. So I wanted to double, triple, quadruple check, like be absolutely certain of the range of a shulker firing so that I could kind of put it out of my mind. So what I did was I set up a system whereby you've got shulkers on a flat layer. Hundreds of shulkers on a flat layer. And whenever a bullet is spawned, you get it to be replaced by scaffolding and then the bullet be deleted, okay? So by doing that, all of the shulkers fire at you that can reach you. And then you teleport the shulkers up by one block. And you carry on doing that and you get a perfect sphere around the player of where shulkers can actually fire at you from. It was really interesting, but sadly it didn't give me anything new to work with. Wait till you see the whites of their eyes. Pretty much. Let's see, one and no. So that's going to be my collection layer. I wish that I could collect the water from below. Have they fixed it that shulkers don't teleport to 150? No, they still do. So if you transport them through, they still aim for that area. Right, so if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have... Right, just like this. I mean, maybe now's the time to try and learn to speed bridge with slabs. What do you think? Ooh, ooh. Oops, too far. So your eye's on the same level as the shulker. Yeah, basically I'm going to be looking at the shulker at this level. So I'm going to be standing right in the middle of this thing over here. Right over there. So I'm going to give myself like a little access route from the top that's going to use scaffolding. And I just walk in, drop down, job done. And then I'm in place. I mean, this isn't going to take that long to build, not really. Just making sure I've got my wings on. I put my chuckles... chuckles? 1 minute. I put my chuckles in my portal. Wow. And mine just spawned on the ground. You put your shulkers in the portal and they spawned on the ground. Ruben, have you changed your world spawn? Or on the server, have they selected a different world spawn? Because on Truly Bedrock, we've got like a set world spawn. So wherever the world spawn is, that's where it sends it to exactly. If you've got a pre-generated, like the default world spawn, it'll be up in the air, like by a lot. We'll do this again. Oops, too far, too far. No, not too far. Yes, not the original. So that's what it does. If you define a definitive world spawn, it's also got a Y coordinate, and that's the Y coordinate that it'll go for, or near as possible. Well, that worked for a little bit, until it didn't. Okay, keep going. That's my line right there. Perfect. I wonder what is the code that would make that bug change. Basically, I think what they've done is they forgot to define a Y value for things coming through. Like, the player's probably got a specific piece of code which makes sure that the player always finds a block underneath it. Whereas I think other things probably don't have a specific piece of code that runs when they go through a portal that makes sure of that. So it just goes, well, what's the maximum value? So it starts at the top of the integer value, which is like 32,000 or something. And I think that's exactly what's happened. I may be wrong. But it sort of feels like that to me. But I'm not a programmer, so I can't possibly really say. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. This is going to be built quicker than I thought. Like, if I could deal with my redstone problem, we'd be ready to move shulkers in today. It's kind of nice just doing a single layer of this as well. It's a different set of code for original spawn versus custom spawn. Strange. I think it's because the custom spawn has got a Y value defined. So it looks at what is the spawn value. This is just me guessing. Like, Minecraft, when you generate a world, a brand new world, it doesn't have like a set of coordinates it tries to spawn you in. Currently what it does is it goes to 0, 0 and goes, well, we're safe. And it starts spiraling around and around and around and looking for a safe spot in that area. And that's all it does. It used to be that it would go to 0, 0 and work up on the x-axis and have like 3 chunks either way across the x-axis. With the new sized mountains, I think they just wanted the player to always spawn above ground, so they made the game omit the Y value when creating a world and spawn them at the topmost block. Right? That sounds exactly what I'd expect, if I'm honest. And the thing is, with things going through end portals and so on, they're just like, well, who cares about the Y value? I don't think there's like a safety mechanism built in for mobs on that. Weird one is that I've had people recently saying that they spawn at 511, like 511 on the Y-axis, which I don't understand. 32,000 made sense to me because that's like the int overflow value, like the maximum value that you can put into an integer. Whereas 511, I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So what's that about? It's always curious how these things work out and how they're done. I think it is anyway. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some scaffolding, aren't I? That's going to be an absolute pain. You know what? I've just thought of something. How am I going to stop the armor stands from moving around? Maybe, but it wasn't always like that. It used to work near the release of Caves and Cliffs 2. It's weird how things change. 0 to 511 is 512 blocks, which is the power of 2. I mean, I believe you're correct, but... I mean, okay. I mean, that kind of does make some sense in a binary kind of point of view. So maybe they've given it a different kind of integer holder thing? I don't know. I built a tall structure spawn years ago. Anyone spawning in for the first time spawned at the top. It has been a thing for a long while. Yeah, but the thing with the mobs is new. I'd say it's new. Pretty sure it's new. Oh, I've actually ran out. We're just going to nip over onto a creative world. 511 is many, many ones in binary. Okay, okay. See, now that starts to make some sense. Now I see where you're coming from. That does make sense. It's weird, but it makes sense. Hey Alice's mom, how you doing? Don't worry, we're not gonna go to a shulker world and vanish for the rest of the stream. We're gonna be on Truly Bedrock for the day. So you know I said I did that experiment to see how far shulkers could actually hit the player from in terms of range. This is the thing that I produced. It's kind of cool. It was fun to do, and it worked very easily. Possibly even show you again. Anyway, that's not the point of why I'm here. You missed a one, Joseph. Really? Really? It's like that, is it? But it's 9-bit, not your standard 8-bit, which is strange. I knew it was odd. Right. So, trapdoor. I'm just testing a thing before I go ahead and do too much more work in the world, because it could be a problem. Probably unassign 2 to the 10. Alright. Anything to do with portals in Bedrock is just wrong. It's interesting. I always find portals really, really interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, why is it doing it the way that it does? Okay, that works. So if I trap my armor stand with trapdoors, it's going to be okay. And then I can have shulkers up above. I just wanted to be sure that this was going to be okay. Next thing is, I'm just going to test and make sure that the shulkers can see me. Because if they can't see me past those trapdoors, then I've got a different problem. / game mode 0. Oh yeah. I forgot that the command was still running. Well, that's pretty cool. They can still see me. Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to have a trident killer like right here. So that's okay. Yeah, this is all totally fine. It's beautiful. It's going to work. And I'm going to use like minimum space for it as well, which is nice. Right. It's one of those things that I'd like to know a bit more about, but I don't really know where to begin, is like computer sciences. I've got a vague handle on it, but not enough. Not enough of a handle. Hey, Spectre, how you doing? It's a spook. Apparently scaffolding is interesting in that shulkers can transport to a scaffolding block from below, but not from above. Wait, what? Apparently scaffolding is interesting in that shulkers can transport to a scaffolding block from below, but not above. So what you mean is they can stick to the underside of scaffolding, but not the top? Oh, I'm curious about that. I'm going to have a think about that one. Guess I'm a new fan of your streams. Well, welcome on in, new fan. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just building the shulker farm here. If you haven't seen it already, it's a thing that I've been working on for a while. And now we're kind of putting half of it into action. Like, could build the whole thing, but I'm not gonna. Because that would be awful. I say awful. It'd take a long, long time. And I don't have patience for that kind of thing. I need billions of shulkers like right now. I need them yesterday. So 13,000 shulkers an hour we'll have to do. I mean, they see the scaffolding block from above as a place they can teleport to. But from below, they see a spot they can't teleport to. Possible use in a shulker nursery. It's very, very curious, a lack of hygiene. I'm going to have to have a little think about that one. Like, you can use them to, if it's doing what I think you're saying it's doing, then basically it's like a one-way elevator if you set it up properly, right? I'm building the top half because basically the drops just drop down, they get pushed to the center and get collected. Whereas building the bottom half was a lot more complicated. That is really interesting, lack of hygiene. Yes, it's very nice, but all I think about on farms is gunpowder lol. Hopefully one day we get a good farm for it. I've seen good farms for gunpowder in Bedrock. Like 70... I don't know, many stacks an hour. 70 stacks an hour or something. That's quite a lot of stacks an hour, isn't it? 70? I don't know what I'd use 70 stacks of gunpowder for, if I'm honest. But I'm not like out there going, I need loads of gunpowder. I just buy it from people. Gas farms are good. That is actually a farm that I want to look at, lack of hygiene. I want to have a play with a gas farm. Like, I've never done a gas farm before. And it sounds like an interesting challenge. That scaffolding thing sounds like Java thing. I mean, it could be Arch. I'm always open-minded to the possibilities. If you'd spent all that time designing end raiding instead, how many shulkers would you have now? I don't know, 10, 20? Maybe 30, Alice's mom. Maybe 30. I mean, if you take into the time that I went into designing, let's say I put in... I was doing 2-hour streams at a time. So I think I can reasonably say that I did maybe 10 streams. Silent Whisper is a nice gas farm. Yeah, I think I know. I think I've seen like glimmers of it. The trouble is with me, Joseph, I hate looking at other people's work because it might just dull my thought process. Like, you end up just doing the same thing as them, and maybe they've missed a massive trick. And you just don't know until you've started thinking about it. And I may be wrong, you know, that's just... I like to design something myself first, and then I might go and look what other people have done. Because it means that I've done my own learning to the degree that I can actually bring that to the table in terms of designing. Like, way back in the day, I designed my own iron farm, massive redstone iron farm, myself first, before even considering looking at other people's work. But then I looked at other people's work, and then I had a lot of fun. And so did they, because I started doing new things with their work. I mean, the basic principle of a gas farm is spawn the gas, kill it, right? So then it comes down to how to do that fast. Designing is always enjoyable. It really is. I love it. Trouble is, I tend to get obsessed. Like, if I find that I'm doing something different to a lot of other people, I will end up obsessing on that thing. Totally obsessing on it. Because then I find that I can do something completely different to them. Okay, this is not going to be a good way of doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. Right. No, why did you place down there? Why? Why, game? Why? Right, we're trying to achieve it. Is there an easy way of doing this, anyone? Because this is going to get tedious. Like, really tedious. Placing the floor was fun, but this is just... ugh. Like, come on now. Just like what you did with the shulker farm, the key is how quickly you can kill gas, since you can only spawn 2 at a time. Just 2. So how quickly can you kill them? And I suppose if you use trident killers, it would be quite quick. You can't spawn a ghast with water, so you're not really going to get a bonus for the speed on impaling or anything. But ghasts are quite soft, so it should be an easy kill. Got me thinking now. Problem is XP orbs. I tell you what, these things are pretty amazing. They deal with it. They deal with your XP orbs. Sculpt catalysts in the right place and, you know, it's fine. You don't have to worry about your XP at all. It's funny how you worry about that one slab after building a birch base. Well, you know. It's just that I can't afford to put something wrong here, because there is a possibility, and I'm not 100% sure, that shulkers can teleport to double slabs. I don't think they can, but I don't know. And they're the things that are like, they're the things that worry you when you're doing a farm like this. Anything that takes shulkers out of the farm is like deadly. Anyway, my intention is to build this, AFK it for 1 stream, profit. So are you going to button of slabs under those stairs? I know. I'm like 99% certain that shulkers can't teleport to the bottom side of these things. You know what? We've got to test it now. You put the fear in me like that. Got to be tested. Thankfully, it's quite easy to test these things. Boop, boop. Get rid of those there. That. We'll have a few more of them around. Just to increase. Silence uses crush bars to make it a 1-hit kill. I saw Silence one which used the zipper to move them vertically straight into a trident killer. Sorry for the fear factor, but I would have thought they could. This is the thing, Ajax. Nothing is that clear or obvious in this game. That's all there is to it. So you have to test this stuff because, you know what, it's got a solid side, but is that enough? Apparently not. It's too late for slabs. I mean, it would be so much easier placing stairs on slabs. Yeah, it would. It's true. It's too late now, though. I've done the thing. It's my own fault. Right. See that? That is science in action. Okay. I think definitively we can say they do not teleport to stairs, but they love a bit of double slabbage. Besides a couple of them, the older ones use rows of rail minecarts to transport them to the trident killer, and looks like a game of Frogger from above. I remember that one, but that'd be a little bit slow. Like, in an ideal world, what you're probably going to do is do 2-dimensional, aren't you? Like, if you get them into a portal, they're gone. And it should be really easy to get them into a portal really quickly. So, double slab's bad. Try bottom slab on top and top slab on the bottom. Let's see, if I understand what you're saying there. What you're saying is one like that and one like that, right? It brings them up, so it's quick, very similar to your design. I think I know what you mean. I know what you mean. See, 1 minute. No, to make double slab, just a minute. What you're saying is like that. What? Or like that. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Joseph. He's being cheeky. Who is? Silent. No, half and half. Try bottom slab on the... Oh, right, I see. I see what you're saying now. I can't put a bottom slab on the top. A bottom is a bottom, as we all know. And a top is a top. You can't force water uphill. As they say. Yeah, I'd love to have a little go at a guest farm. That's something which I think I will have a try at one day, and it might be utterly boring because there are so few options for it. Or it might be really cool. I don't know which one it's going to be. It's called a pump. What do you mean? Right. Anyway, we're having fun here, aren't we? Oops. So we're going to have to check and make 100% sure there's no double slabs down there. Sorry, a little cheeky there. I've no idea what... Anyway, I've heard a lot of things about, is it a streaming service called Kick? Gas is already reached the maximum, I guess, but it's nice to play with creepers. Creepers... I don't know. Creepers could be interesting, I guess. I'd have to have a look at it and see what I think. It's a gambling site, technically, Groover. Right, okay. So, not something I should really care about, right? No, I mean, bottom slab followed by a top slab, so you look like a full block. Oh, no, it's fine, Joseph. It won't. We'll do it, but it absolutely won't impact. They're creepy. See, that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing it's a bit creepy over there. And you know, for all of the fun and games, I don't think that sounds that fun or gaming. Right. So what you're saying is like that and like that. Yep. Let's do that a little bit closer. Boom, boom. Is it that bad, Lawful? It's that bad that Lawful is pushing me onto the weather. Okay. We won't go there. We won't go there. I haven't looked into it. I've just literally... I've heard like the slightest whisperings about it being in existence. And then today I'm like, oh wow, so that's what it is. I don't think I'll go there. Oh dear. You've been learning how to make tofu. That sounds amazing. Can you make tofu knots? Oh, that's soy curd knot. Sorry. I've been very intrigued how to make tofu because there's lots of different types of tofu, and what I find is the stuff that you buy from the shops is the bleh kind, right? But when you get it in restaurants, it's the kind. I'd like to know the recipe. It's like cheese making. Oh, you lost me already. Is it like making cottage cheese? I make cottage cheese. Boom. Why am I doing this here? What am I trying to achieve here? Don't tend to trust any soy products. Soy is terrible for the world, really. When you get right down to it, you think, oh, but it's soy, it's fine, and it's really... Oh, man. It's too chewy. I did not like the texture of it. Of the tofu. Or do you mean just Juliana's tofu? Jennifer's tofu. Oh my lord. Can't word. I don't know why I tried to. Have you been trying the tofu? Well, that's janky. What the flipping heck? Right. So, if I do that one, that'll work. This is the only problem with using stairs to waterlog it. Just tofu in general. Right, okay. See, I normally find that you get... What you tend to find a lot of is silken tofu, okay? And silken tofu, really not my thing at all. It is that, it's like, goes slimy. Ugh. I made tofu out of pumpkin seeds. Just need pumpkin seeds and water. Really? Okay, okay. Well, now I'm interested. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. That was the Coke. Other soda drinks are available. I found that with tofu is wonderful to stop cars from rolling. Go on, mate. Tofu is wonderful for stopping cars from rolling. You use it as a chalk. Only use I can think for tofu. It can be quite nice. It's like I say, if you get a bad one, it's awful. I say if you get a bad one. If you get an average one, it's awful. But if you get a really nice one, it's amazing stuff. You know. That one. Speaking of cars, the exhaust of my car fell off yesterday. Very annoying. Thankfully, it's only the brackets that hold the exhaust up that have gone bad. They've rusted all the way through. They say homemade is a lot better. I'm gonna find out. Good. I think it probably is. It must have been exhausted. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I mean, I pulled into a car park and it made that ominous noise of it dragging across the floor. That's what happened. In Korea, there are 3 tofu textures: extra soft, soft, and firm. Yes, there is, Joseph. I like the firm. The firm is very good. Firm tofu is great. You can do stuff with it and it cooks nice like. Am I going to change the brackets myself? I would need to weld it, I think, and I'm not really up for that. So I've ordered some like brackets that you basically put it around the exhaust and it's got the bracket piece on it and you just tighten it and it holds it and that's it. Wish they still made exhausts out of aluminium. They lasted forever. I bet they did. I think the actual exhaust itself is like stainless steel or something because I've never had to do anything with it ever. The exhaust itself is amazing, but the bracket rusted through to absolute nothingness. The thing that bothers me is more like to fix it is going to be a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to get these things and then I'm going to have to find somewhere to park it up that's on a curb and then get underneath it and do the fixing of it. Because I've fixed my own exhaust a few times in the past and I got some pretty weird looks from the mechanics when I actually decided to replace the exhaust. Because I basically rednecked it all back together. So I got some baked bean tins, cut them up, put them in place, used gun gum on it to stick the baked bean tins in place, and I got rid of a hole in my exhaust. It was amazing. And it held up for ages. I had that happen whilst driving years ago. Pulled over and used a metal coat hanger to hold it up until I got home. Yeah, I've got cable ties on it. Metal coat hangers would be good though. Not as common as they used to be. Do UK have issues with people stealing catalytic converters? Ooh, very rarely. Very rarely. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but like, it doesn't happen. It's not worth it. I've used parachute cord to wrap exhaust to seal a hole. Gets the job done. Is that a big thing where you come from, Joseph? It's common here in the US. Right, okay. People actually steal catalytic converters. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. I mean, your choices for that aren't really great, you know? You've got to rock up with basically an angle grinder and just cut it off. You can't just take it off in a quiet, simple way. Yeah, there's loads of precious metals in a catalytic converter, but it's just not done. I've never heard of it, let's put it like that. I've heard of lots of things happening for people in the UK, having things stolen, burglary, whatever. You hear of those things, but I've never ever heard of anyone having a catalytic converter stolen. It's a very bold move. Yeah, it is a good thing. The thing is, it'd take too long, it'd draw too much attention, and the chances are you're going to get caught and put away. It's because we have many trucks that you can easily slide under. Right, you can't get under our cars. You'd have to turn up with, like, equipment to get underneath the cars. Because they're generally small cars. You don't see many trucks in the UK. At all. Not like what you're talking about, anyway. It's a big enough problem here that they're considering legislation stiffen penalties. Straight to jail, I think. That should be the answer. Straight to jail. Okay, right. Where's my glass at? It's a funny thing, because I think I've heard of it from the US before, but I hadn't really thought about it. Yeah, you have narrow roads, so not many big trucks can fit from my understanding. No, you couldn't fit big trucks down our roads. No way. It's you don't have that many lanes. Like a very big motorway has got maybe 4 lanes to it. 4-lane motorway is massive in the UK. Absolutely massive. You're more likely to find like a 2-lane motorway, but most of your back roads are tiny. Like really small. Not even... They're like no size. Mostly because of the Romans, because the Romans were quite small people, I believe. Old City only needed to fit horses, exactly. You know, there's actually things in London law about taxi cabs and how tight their turning circle has to be. If it can't turn within a certain turning distance, it's not a taxi cab, it's not legal. And that goes back to the horses being able to turn round very, very sharply as well. So it's like, okay, we've got these small roads, these taxi cabs have to be able to turn. So they've got special turning circles for these cabs. Like most cabs don't have to deal with that, but London they have to. Coca-Cola. I'm loving it. Is that McDonald's? Probably McDonald's. Looks like a tiny Coke can. I didn't want to say, but I'm a large person. It's a full-size Coke can. Believe it or not. A tofu stream. I could do a tofu stream. Don't know who'd want to watch it, but I could do it. Right, what am I going to do here? Is this guy is going to drop drops right here and here and here and here. You are going to drop drops right there. So is that why the Brits had tried to make those three-wheeled cars? Man. Three-wheeled cars, the Robin Reliant. I think that's a European car. I don't think it's actually British, but I'm not 100% sure. Reliant Robins, yeah, exactly that. So what about rideshare like Uber? Those have come in more recently and there's been a lot of trouble with them in London. A lot of trouble. But I think they're getting away with it because obviously they're coming in with the money. Right. I'm going to do this one. Because I need water right there. Like in this block. Do I go along and half slab this line? And then put ice underneath it? Maybe I just put buttons down this line and then put ice and then, or buttons and ice down this line. And then a new set of water streams to push everything to the middle. Like, it doesn't matter where they get to on this line. This is very, this is going to be difficult. Working out where water's going to go is very, very complicated. But I absolutely need water underneath this one. Right, so this is going to be my AFK spot. It flows downhill except when you have to pump. Yeah. I think, is leveling down an option? Yes and no. Okay, so that's the obvious answer. That's the thing which I'd like to do. But the thing is, to get the impaling to work on the shulker that'll be there, I need its head to pop into water. Which is why I need the water flow to be here. Like, if the water flow stopped right there, it'd be totally fine. At least placing the observers now should be easy. Yeah, that's true. Could do some of that. Could do some of the observer placing whilst I think. Because when the shulker dies there, it could drop onto that block, that block, that block, that block, that block. Any of these 9 blocks. Do they have to be a water source? No. So I could move this line forward by 1, but I'd need to move it forward by 2 to get the impaling. Just any old water will do. So a row of signs above the first water stream. Just a minute, what you're saying there. I mean, there's no reason why it can't be a waterlogged block. In that case, I think buttons and ice would be the easiest. Kind of agree. I'll come back to that. I'm going to worry about that another time. The water could also center you. I mean, it could. The thing that I'm planning is to have a little thing coming down here. Can they teleport to ice? Packed ice, yes they can. So I'd need to spawn proof underneath it. It's the final drop, have to be in the center. No, the drop could be anywhere. As long as I get water underneath this guy and this guy. I think this one's actually underneath water already. So it's literally just 2 of them. You know what? Maybe I just don't have them. Like, I don't need to have these 2. It's not the end of the world to lose 2 pods. That'll just bring me down to, like, I don't know, 12,000 drops an hour. And I'm not going for the full 26 anyway, so maybe I just get rid of them. Yeah, I think that's the answer. I get rid of them. No longer a problem. Wow, I never knew how hard these sculpt catalysts were to break. You know what that is as well? That's going to mean less redstone that I need to find. There we go, tidy. Isn't close to the pods fast to the rate? I mean, maybe, yes, there's a little bit of a gain to be had from it, but I don't think it's a big deal. They break easier with hose. I did not know that. I'm okay with this. This is fine. I'll leave them and those pods can produce more slowly. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I'm okay with this. This is okay. This is totally fine. So, let's go like that. Place it stairs. Like that. Is that correct? No, that's correct, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. Right. But then they're not going to go... It's not going to work like that, is it? Because the items will just stop on that edge. They won't flow forward. Ugh. Just break the 8th block. One minute, what's the 8th block? This one. And just have all of the drops just drop down onto the floor. I kind of want all of the drops to come straight to the middle to me. It's funny when you're putting these things together, the kind of design issues you come across so when you're doing it in real life. The last wet block, break it. Oh, that one. Yeah, I could do. How many players are on Truly Bedrock right now? 3. Yeah, it's alright. We'll work it out. I don't want to lose this lot because I kind of need them. Okay. If I break that block, the water flows down, but then it tries to flow back on itself. Nice little pearl clutch there. I'll tell you what it is, Smith. Basically, there's Enderman down there, and I don't trust myself to come in for a safe landing with Enderman wandering around. 99 times out of 10, I will look at one in the eye as I'm coming in for the landing, and it will come in and wreck my face because I'm wearing my wings. So I threw the pearl because I didn't want that to happen. Endermen are awful. Yeah, 99 times out of 10, that's how bad it is, a lack of hygiene. That's why you fly straight down. No. Never fly straight down. It's one of the rules. Let's see, if we're saving on redstone, can we use the bell then? Well, I could probably find more bells in the world than I can redstone at the moment. I can actually go raiding for bells. Oh man, I need to get my brain around this. Ugh, right. Let's place that there. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah. This is what we're going to do. No, that's not what I picked. Surely that's not what I picked. One of them. Trade for bells. I don't have a trading setup, and I'm kind of very disinclined to get one, you know? Everyone's telling me to get a trading setup. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't have time for a trading setup because if you don't know, what I'm doing on this season of Truly Bedrock is I'm only playing when I'm streaming. I'm not playing any off-camera work at all. So any farms that I build, any grinding stuff that I do on stream. And a villager trading setup just doesn't sound like fun on stream to me. I might just get 1 or 2 villagers. I don't need too many, I guess. Like, I can just go and jump into a village and wreck their economy for them. It's not going to be too bad, is it? Okay. I'm going to take out that corner one as well, aren't I? Yeah. Do I have any more? I do not. Okay. Let's pull down. It's an interesting self-challenge. You know, when you're making content, you kind of have to set yourself parameters, I think. Otherwise, you end up doing exactly the same thing every single season that you did the previous season. And I don't think anyone actually finds that fun. And when you start getting into that grind, it feels like a grind. People get burnt out doing the same thing year on year on year. I like keeping things mixed up and doing things randomly. You know what is more helpful than villagers? Swift Sneak 3. Oof. Could do with some Swift Sneak 3. Can't you only get that from like down in the ground somewhere? Isn't that a mineable block? So that's another thing that I don't do, is I don't go mining. I might go digging, but I don't go mining. Maybe that many will do. And to be honest, the only time I've faced a warden is in creative. Ancient city chests. Nah, pass. Big pass. That's somebody else's doings. You might see me going down to see them in like 2 seasons' time. But for me, not now. Not yet. Actually, that sits okay, doesn't it? Water's flowing beautifully. No mining. So technically it's farming. Is that what you're trying to tell me, lack of hygiene? Oh, no. Ajax, sorry. You're telling me that it's technically farming. This requires being sneaky. can be sneaky. No armor needed. It's an adventure. No armor needed, indeed. Right. So Arch, you threw a little bit of shade at me earlier for the storage system on my world download. What am I meant to do for a storage system? You know me, I just want a hopper. All the drops in the hopper. That's all I care about. Doop, doop. Doop. I'm actually going to have to stand on that block. Ooh. That's going to have to be a slab. So this is where I'm going to be stood. So my drops are going to go there. Are you sure the single hopper can handle that volume? Literally no idea. I don't know about these things. I'm not a storage tech person. What I might do is just have the items drop straight out the bottom of the farm. And then I can get it to run across the way. 9 hoppers. Okay, how many would I need, Arch? It's going to need double hopper speed and all sorts of silliness, isn't it? Oh, man. Look, if I only AFK for 5 minutes at a time, I can just pick up the items, right? I tried to fly then. I thought I was in creative. Right, double hopper speed for this one. Triple. You know what? You guys with your double hopper speed and all that kind of malarkeys. I've got literally no idea how to do that. And I don't know if I'm truly inclined to find out either. You can always surprise people on the server with lag. Who doesn't love a bit of lag on their server? Keeps things spicy. Quadruple would be safest. Reminder, you're not in creative. Thank you very much. I needed that one. I've been in creative for so long, I literally tried to fly out by jumping up twice. Didn't even occur to me. See that parkour skills then? I've got skills. Man, I really want to watch Community again, but I've probably watched it too much now. Community is my favoritist program in the world ever. Dude. So, quadruple speed is a thing. I'll take your word for it. I'll just put a lava blade. No lag then. Whoa! They definitely deal with the drops, that is for sure. Not sure I fancy losing all of my drops though. So we're only going to go for 20 pods. don't know how fast that would be, 20 pods, actually. What? Can I make that jump? Is that too far? No, it's not. Apparently all these years when I've been scared to try and make long jumps, I've just been a wimp. Doop, doop. Okay. When this is done, will there be and working, will there be a large build made from shulker boxes? I don't know, Mike. I don't know. I've already got a base made from shulker boxes, and people complained about that. Said it was laggy or something. How you doing, by the way, Mike? Hope you're having a good day. This is only going to be the... It's not even going to be the 13,000 an hour version. I'm doing just a small one. But I can always upgrade later. That's the thing. I don't particularly fancy trying to grind for all the materials for the majorly big one. Right, how are we doing up here? I think we're doing alright. Alright, let's drop down for a second or two. A boop, a boop. Small overkill, yeah, I mean, you can always upgrade your overkill later. Oh, Grover, did you remember to Tina Turner your clocks ahead this weekend? I did. Thank you very much. Oops, that's not the way it's meant to be. Tina Turner, the clocks ahead. Good segue there, I like that, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Not many people have noticed the community reference there. I did though. I remember. I know, I remember. It's in the reminiscing segue that they did, or segment, where they suddenly realised that Dean would never sell them down the Swanee. I recall someone saying a place in observers would be fun. They were wrong. They lied. They lied to me. I haven't even started placing all the rest of it. Oh my lord. Dean Pelton's amazing. Just saying. Particularly not with all this water put down already. 1 minute. No, it's not so easy with the water down. I was like thinking for a moment, that doesn't sound like a community reference. I was quite right, it's not. It's just you actually commenting on the stream. Doop, doop. Did I have any more? I needed more observers, didn't I? Oh man, right. This is where mistakes were made. Look at you. Gonna have to think about this now. Because I somehow... I need an armor stand stood right there. Remember again, you're not in creative. Thank you very much. I needed that reminder. Rising, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Much appreciated. I had to read carefully there. Probably don't even know that I'm live right now, you know? That's how YouTube is. It doesn't want to tell anyone that it's live. Like, nah, mate. Not interested. Not interested. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create a false ceiling. Now, the trapdoor trident killer is going to go there. So I don't need to make a false ceiling there, right? Let's actually put the trapdoors in for the trident. How about that? It's not the right way. That's the right way. Okay. We're going to put a false ceiling in. And that's probably about all that we're going to get up to today on stream. I need those trapdoors. I thought I had thousands of them. 21. Guess it's a start. Right, where's the trident killer going? It's gonna go there. Come on. That was the one thing that I completely forgot about in the tutorial, or the showcase, was to tell people about the trapdoor trident killers, and if they are building it, to place them carefully. Because I think a lot of people haven't really got a clue about how the trapdoor trident killers work. Right, this one's gonna have to go on this side. Let's get this in that way. I just know they're good at breaking. Yeah, well, this is the thing. You've just got to place them. What? Why are you doing this with the water there? Because I wanted to put the water in, because I just wanted to get ahead, alright? That's all. I wasn't thinking properly about this when I put the water in. I wasn't thinking, gosh, this is going to really cause us problems later. I was thinking, build the farm, put the water in, do the stuff, do the things. As I do. Wasn't planning. That's for sure. Yeah, the trapdoor trident killers, what you got to do with them is make sure that the hinge is in a positive direction. That's all there is to it, really. Otherwise, they're pretty simple. You're saying that you're not enjoying me flowing back and forward like this? Say I'm a flow rider. Yes, they're fast. They are very fast. Arch Thunder knows a thing or two about them. I mean, the thing is, realistically, does it have to be a trapdoor trident killer? It doesn't. I think I just felt like it was neater. You know? Like, it could have been any kind of trident killer as long as it works. Should be easy to put them in positive direction. Just give them a pep talk. Yes. I've given them a pep talk. I've told them if they don't behave, they're going to get the axe. That's the kind of pep talk we're talking about around here. Just do the right thing, stick to your job, and nobody gets axed. Right, that one's got to go on this side. That's negative, so that's positive. Beautiful. It's that one there. Yeah. See, this isn't so difficult, is it? I'm having fun. Hope none of you are feeling seasick. Oops. Made it. Watching someone suffering from water in a farm wasn't something I expected to enjoy. It's funny how much people enjoy watching me suffer. I don't even know why. Right, that way. No. That way. Just like that. Beautiful. I'm all out. Time to make some more. It's not so difficult, is it? What I really need is scaffolding, but I don't have any, do I? I'm actually going to have to do some villager tradey stuff and get some scaffolding and things, aren't I? I can't get away with it any longer. So what have I got in? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2. I'm kind of like halfway there. Okay, let's take this one out. This one on this side. Positive. Great. Oops. Focus. You know what? Why hasn't anybody told me that I haven't put any of the observers in yet and I'm covering over the places that I'm going to be accessing where I'm going to put them from? Can't believe you guys. Can't believe it. Nobody's thinking about me, are they? Thinking, geez, what a fool. For dramatic effect. It's working. Don't forget the observers. Thank you. How would we know how to build your build? I don't know. What was you said about liking to watch your suffer? Thanks, Mike. Jeez. I mean, you're right, but thanks. Don't forget about the observers. Well, thank you, everyone. You're all just a little bit late. You assume that we know what we're doing. How you doing, Cal? Nom 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 nom. Okay. Bouncing pistons work too for trident killers, but then the pistons would likely block vision. Yeah. I think the thing which I was thinking was 6 minutes behind again. Wow. You need to tell your boss to improve that connection for you. Oh, actually, you know what? I can use the trapdoors as access and to steady me. You're too busy seeing us getting pushed by water. It's true. Let's see. How does one point out to the artist that missed a tree in the painting? Groover, the artist, blaming the audience for his own art. Yes. Yes. Does life imitate art, or does art imitate life? You gotta remember that. I think I mentioned getting your redstone first, but oh well. Right, what are we on? We've got a little bit of time now, so I've got a lot of observers and I've got a lot of redstone stuff to get. Tridents. Tridents I've got, but I need the impaling too. So basically, I think we need to spend some time in an overworld area. What is a good trade for a villager? Like, do they accept dirt? Can I trade them dirt? Because I've got lots of dirt. Sticks. Ooh, sticks is a good shout. Sticks is a very good shout. So we've got Fletchers. And I've got boxes of jungle wood. Okay, sticks it is. Can trade wheat. Commodities are normally quite good. They're dirt, but they don't accept it. Why? I've got so much dirt. Oh, hello. Hello, little Suki. We've got a visitor. Come on, Suki. You're gonna come up and say hello to everyone. Little baby bear. Oh. No, she's not gonna hang around. She's away. Okay. I'm furniture. So, I don't need that or that to do what I need to do. Best part of the stream, seeing a tail just flew past like this. On her way elsewhere. Rotten flesh. It's true. I'm sure I had an exit portal around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that was like one of the features of this area I quite liked. No, I don't think it's that way. I think it's that way. The friendship, that's the thing. No exit portal. So you're saying you need a combination lock for your door? I do. Bramble has worked out how to open my door. We knew that he was getting smart, but I didn't expect him to be getting this smart. Is that an exit portal? No, that's just a random torch. Thank you, random torch. There's an exit portal. I see it. I see it. Let's go in for it. They're definitely learning. Life finds a way. Type learning. Oh, look at that. There's a hole straight through. That's handy. Fletchers take sticks. Thank you very much, Hootal. I think we're gonna go that way. We're gonna go and find a village. Excuse me. That was a bit rude. Right. What the flip? So the wings aren't too bad. I've got a good chunk of wood in my ender chest. So all I need to do is find a village which nobody really owns and commandeer it as my own. Oh, look at that. I wonder if anybody owns that. Somebody's already had any allays that were in there out. That means that we're on a good line, because usually villages are in line with villager outposts. Pretty cool, huh? Right, fletching table, please. How do you make... Is it a fletching table with two... There's a trading hall in Silence XP farm. But then I'd have to borrow it from him, and I don't want to borrow anything from Silent. He's kind of taken my generosity too far. Well, technically a line connects any 2 points. Yeah, I know, but it's a straight line. Now steal the food and the beds. Hey, this is not a speed run, but I don't mind if I do. I can't help it. Aren't they all straight lines? Don't encourage them, Ajax, honestly. He does owe me, but I'm one of those self-sufficient types. I like to get all my stuff myself. Right, Silk Touch. That's going to take a long time. How you doing, Bron? Sorry, geometry. I know. You guys are getting all pedantic here. Seriously, I've got no wood. Right. Okie makokie. Fairly certain lines can be parallel and perpendicular. Look, this is Minecraft. We like straight lines in cardinal directions. Funny how these songs just eke into your brain. Okay. I see you, lazy work. Here, have a trade. Right here, come along. Chat getting out of line. Always. Seriously, dude, it's right there. Just connect to it. Need help. Look, I know that you think that you can't reach it. Okay, down you go. You're lucky there was water there, because I genuinely wasn't checking. But Minecraft not Minecraft not cardinal is 0, block, not a 0, 0 point. So pedantic. Right. Apparently I need to just destroy everything in this village. I'm almost ready to get my flint and steel out at this stage. Ooh, books. They trade books, don't they? They love a book. Turn the village in sticks. I'm so tempted. They're being such jerks. And this is like the ugliest village that I've ever seen. Second trade, so it's not optimal. It'll be alright. We'll work it all out. Okay, mason. Cracking. There's going to be somebody up here, isn't there? There was a lot of farmers going about. Oh, I see, I see. JC is checking whether she can supply you with Impaling 2 books. Oh, that's nice. Is she streaming now? Okay. JC's really good at trading halls. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at it. I just don't try. Where have all the villagers gone? Where are you at, bruh? Oh, the Wandering Trader very nearly got the axe. That's what I tend to think they're useful for. Aren't they all? You've still got a job. But you're getting good at being difficult. I am. I'm very difficult. I know I am. I don't deny it either. I just accept it. I embrace it. Being difficult is, it's a skill. Yo, 2 villagers. That's the most villagers I've seen in one place at one time. Like, ever. You coming out? Nope, it's neither of you two. Problem with Bedrock villages are connecting to workstations from miles away. I know. They really are. Just pain. Where are you? Skill thought, though, I thought it was an attribute. No, it's a skill. You've got to work at it. You can't just expect to be difficult. You've got to work at being difficult. There's probably a villager down a hall somewhere excited to start his new job. Ah, life problems, huh? When are you going to connect to it? Huh? You're going to make me sleep all the way out here. I think my wife expects me to be difficult. Yeah, well, you know, if it's an expectation, you need to work on it. Get better at it. Be really difficult. You know what? I'm going to find a different village. This one's rubbish. Like, absolute trash. Oh man, there's lava there. There's a big Blocko summit up there. I mean, I don't even know. Got goats in it. I liked villagers before they did all of this extra work on them. Villagers used to be interesting and fun. Now it's just like, hey, they're going to be living on 5 different levels. There's village. Ooh, I like this village. It's a little sprucey bonus. I'd be excited for that if I was speedrunning. But I'm not. So, you have this. Right, finally. 32 sticks for an emerald? Are you kidding me? Holy heck. What are you going to do with all these sticks, buddy? I'm getting like 2 emeralds off them. No worries, JC. If you're listening, no worries. It's all fine. I'm having fun complaining about villagers here. You know what I'm like. I love complaining about villagers. It's because they're such jerks. They deserve it, right? He makes them into weakness arrows. Poverty points, I think they're called. If he's charging that much, unbelievable. Unbelievable. 32 sticks per emerald. I bet he is. Sticking it to me, he's taking the stick. Ew, let's get rid of that one. That roof makes a lot of sticks. It also makes a lot of flames. Lotto flames. Right. The falling snow is not improving my mood. Don't need any of that, jeez. Okay. Right. I'm sorry, you're not allowed just to be anything that you wanted to be when you grow up. You gotta follow my regime to be the thing that I want to be. User enchanting table. Ooh. Okay. I might have a look. I'm just gonna try and do my thing. Try and see this through at least a little bit. Yo, dude. You rip-off merchant, you. Right. So redstone's going to come from one of these guys, right? These guys will do redstone. Feed the kitty, but then I don't want any pets. You coming over? Go on, you can make it over the farmland. Don't pretend like you can't, you dunce. Not that complicated. Oh, I see. It's a trapdoor that's a problem, right? And you walked away. Darn clerics. Okay, 2 redstone. I now have 6 redstone. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So, this now needs to continue for a little while. Don't need any of that. Don't need the grindstone. Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to give me some of that? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I might need to use your entire village as supplies to get all of the stuff I need, but we will get there. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Don't go away yet. I have many, many, many more things I want to purchase from you. Okay. 22 redstone. I'm okay with that. This isn't going as long as I thought it might do, but I need to get myself one of these peeps with impaling 2, right? Getting there. I'm just going to sleep and come back tomorrow. It won't take that long, I don't think. I just need somewhere to throw all of the rubbish and, like, burn it forever. Don't need a cauldron. Pass on that one. Don't need them. Don't need that. Books are handy. We'll keep the books for now. Ooh, impaling 2 on the first go. That'd be something. Why not impaling 5? It's too powerful. Too powerful. I want something that's just the right amount of powerful. If it's too powerful, then it just wrecks everything. So I've just got to get it just right. Oh yeah, I need to throw these away as well. All the farmland stuff. 41. He's rolling me, guys. Absolutely getting rolled here. You need to drop your prices, mate. Do have a couple more flint. Like, if I use impaling 5, it's just gonna... It'll kill the shulkers too quickly. Let's throw the dirt away. Keep the gravel now. No, the trade will stay expensive. But what if I somehow, I don't know, kill a load of zombies around them? Isn't that a thing? Should have named it Tiz Tom if you wanted good deals. Doubt it. He's only a scam artist. That's all he does. Okay, the price came back down. That's not too bad. Who needs a roof on the house anyway? Not this lazy nitwit. You know, old village mechanics required there to be a roof on the house, which actually makes sense to me. Just saying that, you know, it's a village, even if it's just a bed in a field, is not quite right in my mind. Only curing zombie spawning or zombie spawning can lower the price. Home is where the roof is. Yeah. I think we'll take what we can from this lot. Maybe even throw down some extra beds, get a few extra ones. Are we mining a village? No. We're getting lots of sticks. Apparently sticks are where it's at. And I never knew. Right then, thank you. I'm gonna go for as many of these as I can. Wow, that's a lot of trades. I actually thought it would be exhausted by now. And you're gonna give me all of that. Okay, that's something. I've still got 4 left, but I don't know where this one is. Where's my villager that's gonna give me the Impaling 2 books? Just don't trade with them for a few cycles and they'll return to the original trade. Okay, that suits me. I'm down for that. Where are all the villagers in this village? Have I just got like 2? I've got 2 and a nitwit. I mean, it actually starts to look like that. Yeah, it does look like there could only be 2. Okay. Yeah, bread. I know. I can't stay on much longer though, guys. I've got stuff and things to do. Like eating and probably cooking or something of the ilk. They might have jumped off a cliff after losing their jobs. I hope not. That just shows the capitalist regimes that we're living in. I thought there would be a pile of... Oh, there's some stuff up there. We'll take all of that. I was kind of hoping for all of the hay bales. Hay bales would have been good. Okay. Right, we're going to throw them a bit of food and stuff and see how we go. You're going to share it. Sharing is caring. And on that note, we're going to wrap it up for the day. So we're going to come back next stream. We're going to do a little bit more trading. So we're going to be back on Thursday. We're going to do a little bit more ad hoc training. And hopefully, I might just have a little fly around and steal a load of stuff from other villages. Seems fair and reasonable to me. So anyway, guys, I don't know who's streaming right now. I don't know if anybody is even streaming. So I will say go ahead and have a nice evening or nice morning or whatever time it is. And we'll see you again on Thursday, hopefully. Bye, everyone. Bye.